So today I will start this chapter circle in class 10, and in this chapter I will discuss the chapter 7, and in this chapter you have this that is one theorem is there, the theorem 37, and in this theorem this the statement of this theorem is that angle in a semicircle is a right angle, and I had discussed all other theorems in the previous classes. So this is the last theorem in this chapter 7, and this is the statement that angle in a semicircle is a right angle. So, and this is a very small theorem, and so the proof is also very small, but it is useful when you solve the questions and then see how we can prove it here. First of all, what is to prove here? To prove, in this case, suppose there is circle here, and then draw a diameter like this, and this is here AB. This is the center here, and you can draw like this, and suppose this C. So, and suppose this is the point P here. So this is because this is AB is the diameter, then this arc will be a semicircle. Semicircle means semi means half. So that is why this is the half, and that is upper part and lower part both are equal to that is the half. Or you can say that actually this is the arc, but this arc is equal to this arc. That is why they are called the semicircle. Semi means half. So this is the half part here. So this semicircle subtends angle C in the alternate segment. So we have to prove that here angle ACB equal to 90 degree. So how you will prove it? So proof will be here this is the angle, that is the arc here, arc APB subtends angle AOB at the center. So what is angle AOB here? Angle AOB is a straight angle, and so here angle AOB is a straight angle here. That is this arc subtends angle AOB in this case, and this is the angle at the center subtended by this semicircle, and this is the angle subtended by the same arc in the other part of the circle. So you know the theorem. There is a theorem that the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by the same arc in the remaining part of the circle. So due to this theorem, here you can write that angle AOB equal to 2 angle ACB. So you have to mention that theorem. Why we have written this? That is, I told you again I will repeat that the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by the same arc in the remaining part of the circle. So by this theorem we will write this. Now here, what is angle AOB here? So angle AOB is straight angle here. So we can write that 180 degree equal to 2 angle ACB, or angle ACB is equal to 180 by 2, that is 90 degree. So angle ACB is equal to 90 degree. So this is the proof of this. So this is a very simple proof, and you must remember this theorem that angle in a semicircle is a right angle. Now I will discuss a couple of questions. For example, in chapter in the book, in the chapter exercise 7.3, the first question is that you have a triangle. You have a triangle ABC, and in this triangle ABC, here we will suppose that AC is the diameter. In this case, and here this is given that 90 degree. This is A here, B, C. This is the first question in the book, and you will see the question that you are given a triangle ABC and angle B is equal to 90 degree, and take AC as the diameter of any circle. Okay, that is take this as a that is the diameter, and then we have to draw a circle. Okay, we have to draw a circle, and that is this circle cuts AB at point D. Then what is the here you are given the three statements here, that is whether AB greater than AD. Okay, the first condition, or here AB equal to AD, and the third is here that AB less than here AD. So we have to find out this, that if we have this right triangle ABC, and then we will draw a circle. Actually here this circle, if we draw the circle on this like this, then it will pass through the point B. That is, here in this case it is written that AC, that is, we will suppose AC as the diameter and then draw the circle. Then if you draw the circle, and it is written that is this circle cuts AB in the point D here. So what is the point D here actually? So that point D will be the point BC, because this is a circle and this is a right triangle here. So if you take this as a diameter, then if you draw the circle, then because you know that angle in a semicircle is a right angle, so this is angle here, so this is diameter, then this circle will pass to the point B. So in this case, the option will be here AB equal to AD. That is, this is true for this, because this circle will not pass to any other point B, but actually that D point is the same as the point B. So the answer is this, in this case AB equal to AD. This is the answer. The next question also I will discuss, that you are given any isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle means that two sides are equal. In this case, suppose these are the two sides which are equal, and in this triangle two sides are equal, AB and AC, and we have to draw a circle. That is, draw a circle by taking this as the diameter, or again first draw the circle and then draw a triangle. I think better, like first draw a circle and then take any diameter like this and then draw another. Now in this case, this and this are equal, this here, and this circle is cutting this side at point, this is, suppose this is P. So we are given that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle having two sides equal, and a circle is drawn by taking any equal side as the diameter, and this circle is cutting the non-equal side at point P, suppose, and then we have to prove that here in this case, to prove BP equal to PC in this case, we have to prove that this and this are equal. So how it will be done? Proof here in this case. So here join first in this case. Join this. Now what do you see here in this case? That here because since AC is the diameter here, AC is the diameter, and therefore angle APC is equal to 90 degree, because you know angle in a semicircle. So this will be 90 degree here, then this is 90. Now this is 90 here, then this will also be 90 degree. So this is also 90 in this case. Then in triangle, that is in triangles APB and APC. In this case, you can prove that the triangles are congruent. You have the condition like here AP equal to AP number 1, that is this is common here, and you are given that AB equal to AC, it is given, and the third condition is that here angle APB equal to angle APC, which we have proved 90 degree each here, and therefore triangle APB congruent triangle APC. By which condition? So this is that is we have taken one right angle and one side, that is hypotenuse also. So this is by RHS. So by RHS these two triangles are congruent, and therefore we can write here that BP equal to PC. So this is the proof of this question here. So in this way you can prove this. So again I will repeat this, that in this question you are given a triangle ABC. Okay, you are given a triangle ABC, and in this triangle ABC the two sides are equal, AB and AC are equal, and in the question it is written that by taking any equal side as the diameter, draw a circle, and this circle is cutting the non-equal side at point P, and then show that this circle is, show that this BP and PC will be equal, that is this point P bisects BC. So we will prove this here. So we will start by joining this here AP, and then this angle will be equal to 90 degree here, because AC is the diameter, and you know that angle in a semicircle is a right angle. So this will be 90 degree, and if this is 90, then this will also be 90 degree. Then prove that these two triangles are congruent, and you need three conditions to prove it. The first condition is AB equal to AC, it is already given, and next condition is AP equal to AP, common side, and the third condition is angle APB equal to angle APC. So by these three conditions, these two triangles are congruent, and therefore by CPCG, that is sides AP equal to PC, these are the two corresponding sides. So these two are equal, and then proved. So this is how it is proved. So I hope you understood the concept of this angle in a semicircle is right angle, and you understood these two questions, and then you will solve also more questions in this exercise. You have 9 questions, and others are their MCQs. So you will solve this chapter at home. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you will solve those questions. Thank you.